Right, so this is part 2 of linear functions. This is just for the extended student. So if you're not the extended student, go and look at a different video. But first question, it gave us these 2 points and it wants us to show the gradient equals this. Well, the gradient we know is y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. This is in the formula booklet. Right, we've got our 2 points, so x1, y1, x2, y2. So we substitute them in. We've got -1 minus 3 all over 10 minus 0. So -1 minus 3 is -4 over 10. And then if we simplify that, because you can divide both by 2, that is going to get you -2 over 5. That one's done. Right, the next question then says, if we keep going down, because it's the bottom here, we've got a second line which passes through point B, which is down here, and it's perpendicular. So perpendicular means they meet at a right angle. So we're talking about the negative reciprocal here, okay? What does that mean? It means if you have the 2 gradients and you multiply them together, it should equal -1, okay? So the negative reciprocal means I'm just going to flip the gradient of the first line and change the sign. So that means the gradient, if I flip it, is going to become, if we go up, 5 over 2, and it'll be positive because we changed the sign. So the equation, we're going to use the point that we definitely know is on the line, which is 10, -1. So y equals 5 over 2x plus c. I need to work out what that y-intercept is. So we're going to have -1 equals 5 over 2 times 10 plus c. So -1 equals 5 times 10 is 50. Yeah, and then divided by 2 is going to give me 25 plus c. Then if you minus 25 from -1, 26 is c. So your equation altogether is y equals 5 over 2x, and it was a minus 26. So that's the equation of the green line. Then if we move on, it says point C is on that line. And what it wants me to do is find out what K is. Well, because we know what the equation is, we definitely know what the equation is now, and we know what Y is for this point, we can just substitute that in, equals, and then solve for X. So multiply both sides by 25. Why have I put 25? It's a mistake, it should be 26. That's 26, that's 26, that's 26. So 24 plus 26 is 50, and that equals 5 over 2x. Then if we times both sides by 2, we get 100 equals 5x. Then if we divide both sides by 5, it gets us x is 20, and that's the missing answer. So K in this question will equal 20. Then the next question says, can we find the distance? You are given the distance formula in the formula booklet, and it's x1 minus x2 squared plus y1 minus y2 squared. So in this question, we've just worked out that this point is 20 and 24. I'm going to call this x2 and y2. And we're going to put this into the equation, okay? So that means D equals, so we have in this question 0 minus 20 squared plus, what do we have? 3 minus 24 squared. So that means we're going to have -20 squared, and then we're going to have 3 minus 24 is -21 squared. So let me just quickly put that in my calculator. So we all should know that 20 squared anyway is going to give us 400, because it's 2 negatives would make a positive, and then 21 squared is going to give us 441. So then if we add them together, it's 841. So if we do the square root of 841, the answer is 29. And that's the distance of these 2 points. Right, the next question then here, it says we have to fill in these blanks. it told us that line 3 is perpendicular to line 1 and 2. So that means these two lines are parallel. So if two lines are parallel, they have the same gradient. And then the y-intercept for the blue one is 4. If we know that the line is perpendicular, it's the negative reciprocal. So 0.5 is the same as a half. So that means that the red one, the negative reciprocal, is going to be -2/1, which we can just write as -2. And the y-intercept